Welcome to Galaxy Q Academy. Hello, my name is Kovalenko Dmitry and I'm the creator of Galaxy Q Academy, and today we will perform detailed analysis of first level's task. I will explain you how the professional QA would test given in task website. For now, we will use only basic terminology of QA discipline. We will start with dividing website on small parts, modules. And after we'll go over all of these models and test each of them, and in such way you will get first real experience of testing commercial product. The first easiest model is page menu, so let's go over page menu, and nice, we have found first bug. One of the pages doesn't really work, so this is the first bug on our website. Let's go ahead. You've probably mentioned that when we go over the pages of website, some part of the content stays static. It's the top part and the bottom one. After we are zooming out the page, we very clearly see that the top part and the bottom part of the page is static. So what I want to tell you is that you don't need to check these models for each page of the website. On a web language, top part of the website called header and used to contain menu and logo, and the bottom part is footer and it used to contain some additional info like copyright and social icons. So now when we are familiar with structure of web pages, we finally can define all our modules for testing. So we will have header, footer, and instance of each page of content of each page. Together we have 7 pages and 2 static parts. And now we can start testing. And what we're gonna do? Simple, just test each component in our module. For example, we'll go from left to right and check functionality of each component we met. Starts with logo. Logo is just an image, doesn't have any functional. Then go over the menu. All pages work except of food page. We already talked about this bug, and this is our first and maybe the easiest bug. And what we did, we completed the testing of header. If we look carefully on the content of the pages, we see second bug, that the content of a nature page and fashion are misplaced. When you go to nature pages, unfortunately you see fashion. And if you'll pay more attention to the content, we'll meet another bug, that the color of title background is different on two pages. We go over other pages of website, all of them work, this is nice. We see another not colored title, so for my opinion the color of the title background should be same as on main page. And here we complete the testing of the header. So now it's time to move to footer and check all components of footer. The link leads to a secret page that contains all of the bugs, but I will not open for you this secret for now. Let's check other components. If you mad that the picture on the background were jumping and compressed when I clicked, it's also kind of bug, but it's hard to read. I need somebody. Nice music works, no bug here, but we made bug in next component. The long link actually is partial clickable. It's hard to see on video, but if you click on some part, it doesn't work. And now we can move to the last component. Its footer is social links, and we can see that only 1 out of 3 icon is working. It's another bug, another coin we can put our money box. Cool, finally we completed testing of header and footer, and now we can move to other pages of website. As soon as I look it on this page, I immediately saw a bug. One of the titles, nature, is not highlighted with a color as other pages. Also, we can mention that the nature title works as a link, but if we will try to test other titles, we can see that food link doesn't work, fashion link doesn't work, and portrait link also doesn't work. We could open a bug for each of these errors, but actually it's one big bug that only 1 out of 4 titles is clickable. We completed testing on this page, and let's go to other pages. This pages contains nice gallery, but we not really care about images and description for images. We more care about their really working. Let's test expanded images of a gallery, and here we see another bug. Actually, one of the images doesn't load. You should mention that there are more images inside a gallery than you can see on facade of it. So we can add another nice bug to our bug report, and let's go ahead to the nature page, and we can see that all images here are working. There are no more bugs. Let's go ahead to next page. Food page doesn't work. We already met this bug. We will not stop on it. Nature page also working. Seems like all other gallery pages working correct, but still we need to check all of them. But let's go ahead. Contact page, and here we see again the title is not colored correct. It's one of strange bugs that could not be a bug. You don't really know if it should be like this or it should be colored because background is also black. So in such case, I would like to recommend you to talk with your colleagues and decide with someone together. Let's go to next component. It's company information, and here we see social links, and two of them works and two not. Another bug. Good catch. Good. So let's try to send message via contact form, and here we see another bug. Email input field is not clickable. But still we can move to this field using tap on keyboard and send message, and after this we'll see that you can actually send a message. I think this is the most critical bug you can find on the site, but good. Let's go to next page. We reached PO page, last page on website. We can't find any bug here because there are no actually functional components on this page. So we completed the testing of our website. What I can say in conclusion that not on every page it have to be a bug. So it could exist some good pages without a bug. Thank you for attention. Subscribe on Galaxy QA Academy courses and meet you on our levels.